The Onlookers album is a 10-song journey. It's like a chronological journey that looks at some key stories of people in the New Testament. And I really believe, when I was writing the album, I believe that actually when people listen to it, everyone will be able to relate to at least one story that I sing about. So it starts off with The Fire, a short introductory song to the album about a man named Zechariah. And there are some interesting things that happen prior to his son's birth. And those first two songs about Zechariah and then his son John the Baptist are really important because they tie the whole album together. They're like a precursor to what the whole album is about. Because the whole album was about Jesus. But actually, the songs aren't about the perspective of Jesus, they're actually about the perspective of the people who watch Jesus. They're about his onlookers. So the moments that people had with him, like the brief glimpses of him from afar, perhaps a conversation with him. I wanted to capture those like really beautiful stories and quite tense stories at times, and put them into song form. Yeah. So the Onlookers album started here in my room, and it was one evening when I was reading this book, and it mentioned this man Simon of Cyrene, and Simon of Cyrene was recorded in the New Testament, and he was asked to carry the cross for Jesus on the way to his execution, and it just struck me what it must have been like as an onlooker of this event taking place, just to think about my life and how I'm such a sinner and I've done things wrong, and then to look at Jesus and see all the pain that he's going through and enduring in this moment in time through this process of execution, and to know that he was perfect and he didn't deserve any of it. It just struck me, and it moved me deeply. So I was compelled to write a song about it, and that song is called "Should Be Me." In some ways, I wrote the songs, but in other ways I didn't. Like the lyrics are just me kind of taking them from what is already happening in the Bible, just the stories that are already there, and then me just putting the stories into song form. So yeah, but I had so much fun doing it. Like just putting all the instrumentation together, the playing around with different sounds that I could just imagine being kind of heard back in the day of Jesus. Yeah, I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun working on the Onlookers. For he's making you. Are you the one we've been waiting for all this time? Will you save us and give us love?